I want to turn out now to Philadelphia right now, where Hank Flynn is standing by following dozens of protesters being led away in zip-tie handcuffs at a Gaza Hamas-Israel war ceasefire protest happening there just last night. Good morning, Hank.
Good morning, Giacomo. And yeah, they've been going across, not across the 50 states, but in big cities across the country, New York, San Francisco. Last night, it was here in Philadelphia where hundreds of protesters descended on 30th Street Station. 75 of them were arrested right here, and they were just trying to prevent people from getting access to trains getting on and off, shut down the station, as it were. It's a wide range of people, Giacomo, religious leaders of all stripes, tons of students, as there usually will be, and others who descended together here on 30th Street, which is the jurisdiction of Amtrak police. Philadelphia Police Interim Commissioner John Stanford said they were standing by to help and just keep things safe.
I had to show my Amtrak ticket to get into the door. My train is now delayed. Yeah, I thought I'd be home in a couple of hours. Looks like I'm not going to be home in a couple of hours.
Safety first, right? So everything seems to be in order. It just seemed like they were doing their job to control traffic. So, and even trying to get down here, I don't think it'll be a problem. You know, everybody just seems to be having their peaceful protest and, you know, having their rights. So.
And Giacomo, those were passengers that we spoke to last night who were minorly inconvenienced, though no one really seemed to mind that much. The protest matched others in New York, Washington, San Francisco in recent weeks, and there were arrests. Police estimate 25 people arrested, 75 people arrested, Giacomo, some of them intentionally, mainly for blocking access to trains. The protest did manage to disrupt transportation activity at the station. SEPTA, which is the local transportation authority, admitted they were having a tough time getting people to and from their platforms through protesters. Some folks getting off and changing trains were confused at what they'd walked into. Others seemed happy to see people speaking out. Now, Giacomo, this is one of the largest protests we've seen nationwide, but certainly the biggest one we've had since hostilities began back on October 7th here in Philadelphia. And there's no reason to expect that there won't be more as fury continues to rise and discontent rises at the killing that's happening over there on both sides. Until there's a ceasefire, we can expect more protests, at least here in Philly. Giacomo?
Absolutely. Certainly don't want to see things like that breaking out of control. But of course, tensions certainly high, emotions high in such a very complicated war happening there in the Middle East, eh?
Yeah, I mean, and the way it happened here, listen, I know people who protest. A church that I used to attend had a minister that went out and got herself arrested at an ICE protest, Immigrations and Customs Enforcement. What we saw here last night was, yes, people getting arrested and intentionally, but no one was hurt, I think is the most important thing. And, you know, in the United States, that's the way it's supposed to go. We're supposed to be able to stand up and make our voices heard. In my humble opinion, Giacomo, this is protest done the right way.
That's right. Hank Flynn there over with Fox 29 Philadelphia joining us this morning. We sure do appreciate it. That reporting there as tensions across the U.S. continue to rise and really across the world as that Israel-Hamas war continues. I do want to take us out to that live look over in Gaza. Big changes with this shot over the past week where you just see nothing but rubble there through the smoke as rocket fire continues. Antony Blinken, the U.S. top diplomat, he's in Tel Aviv right now, expected to be meeting with Israeli officials.